Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You must be wondering why I'm sitting here all tired. Well, the whole day I have been packing. I am excited, but I'm equally tired because when we go on a trip, the suitcase would be lying there for a week, and it's only on the last day that we start putting things in the suitcase. So that's exactly what has happened. We are going on a trip, but I started packing only today, and tonight we are going to travel. So I just finished my packing and I thought I'll quickly make a video and tell you all where I'm going. Any guesses? Well, I'm going to India. Yes, by the time you will be watching this video, I guess I'll be already in India because I will be adding all my travel and other things. So that's going to take time, and obviously I cannot immediately edit it once I am in India or once I land at the airport. So I need some time to edit it. So I will post it once I settle down in India. So yes, I'm going to India after 2 years. And I think 2 years back I made a similar video like this, and at that time we were going via United States because not because, well, I have a US visa, so we travel through United States, but this time our travel route is through Istanbul. This is a different route, and this is the first time that I am going. My husband has already been in that flight, but I am going in this route for the first time. So I am really looking forward for it because usually we go through United States. So this time we decided to go through this because it's considerably cheaper than going through United States. It takes a lot of time, but I just wanted to try this route for once because now I see many Indians coming through this route, and I get a lot of questions, people asking me how is which is better and things like that. So I just thought, since I'm going to India, I will take this route and understand how the trip is. So the total travel is around 32 hours. Well, even if we go through United States, it's usually like 28 hours. So I think a couple of hours more in Istanbul, mainly because, but only difference is that when I go via United States, it's usually 3 flights from Mexico City or from Querétaro to United States to Dubai, and then Dubai to Hyderabad, or any other state in India. But this time this would be only 2 flights, that is from Mexico City to Istanbul to New Delhi. We are going to New Delhi this time. We are not landing in Hyderabad, and that is another reason I will tell you later. So that's the route that we are going to take. So it's only 2 flights, but I think these 2 flights are going to be very long flights. I'm thinking that it should be around 15 or 8 hours. I don't know. I will tell you about that once I land. Okay, but I just know that there is a 9 hours layover in Istanbul. So while going I have 9 hours, and while coming back I have 15 hours of layover in Istanbul. So maybe we will go for a sightseeing in Istanbul while we come back. While going we are not taking that risk because it's just 9 hours, but while coming back we might try. Let's see. So for transit, you don't need any transit visa in Istanbul. As much as I know, there's no transit visa. But in case you want to go out of the airport and you want to visit the place like for one day, then yes, of course, you need to you can apply for an online visa. So I will tell you more of those details when I'm coming back, in that trip, because that's when I would know more about it. Right now we are not taking any visa, that's for sure, because we're not planning to come out of the airport. So my flight is in the morning tomorrow, but since it's from Mexico City, we will have to travel to Mexico City from Querétaro. We will be taking an airport bus, which is in Primera Plus. So the only problem here is since the flight is at 9 o'clock and we have to be in the airport by 6:30 in the morning, we will have to travel to Mexico City at night. So we have booked a cab. Hopefully he will come on time, and we will be traveling to Mexico City. Okay, so more about this trip as we keep going. And I have a big surprise for my Mexican subscribers, which is in New Delhi. So I'm just going to give you a small hint. I'm going to meet someone in India near New Delhi. So if you're already guessing, let me know who it is. and I'm super excited about that. And after that, from New Delhi, we have few trips planned. So I will tell you and I will show you as the days pass on. All right. So keep watching and I will show you my rest of the travel. See you all. The Uber came luckily on time, so we reached the bus station, Querétaro bus station, by around 2:15, and 2:30 was our bus. So the bus started on time. We went in Primera Plus. We usually go in this because this bus goes directly to the airport, to the terminal that we want. So we started at around 2:30, and in 3 hours we reached Mexico City Airport. I remember Primera Plus used to give a sandwich and a water bottle before, but now they are not giving anything after COVID. They tried cost cutting after that. And since it was Turkish Airlines, we went directly to there and got our luggage checked in, and then we went towards our gate. But then we realized that we were 3 hours early to the airport, so we decided to stay in the lounge so that we could, rest, because whole night we were traveling. We were in the Primera Plus for 3 hours, and then now again we have to wait for 3 hours, so we thought we would go and sit in the lounge. So we were just going to the lounge to find the place. We thought the lounge would be big, and we could relax, and there would be place to lie down and things like that, but it was a very small place. But it served the purpose because we could at least relax, because sometimes in the airport near the gate the chairs are really bad, you cannot really relax. So we finished our security check, and we went and sat in the lounge, and there the breakfast that they served was this, the eggs on the tortilla with some red salsa. It was really good. So we enjoyed our breakfast, and then we walked towards the gate. The flight was on time, and I was really looking forward to see how the Turkish Airlines was, because, as I said, this was my first time flying in this aircraft. And to be honest, it was good. They had enough leg space. I mean, just like Qatar Airways. But the movies were disappointing. We didn't have any good movies, so I ended up watching a cartoon movie. And they gave similar things that they give in Qatar Airlines too. And we started on time. There was no delay in the flight. But there was a catch here. I didn't know that this flight was going to Cancun first, and then from there it was going to Istanbul. I thought it was flying directly from Mexico City to Istanbul, but my husband later told me that it was going to Cancun, and that was a big delay. Like, after going to Cancun, it waited almost for 2.5 hours for rest of the passengers to get in. So it was kind of boring to sit inside the craft when the aircraft is not moving. So there we waited for 2.5 hours, and then it started from Cancun to Istanbul. Once people boarded from Cancun, they gave us our first meal. This was the first meal that they served. This was good. It was salmon with some spinach, mushrooms, and a piece of bread, and some pasta and salad with some fruits. This is the only food that I really enjoyed. Usually the first meal in the flight is what I enjoy, and rest of the meal I really don't like it, because by then the smell of the food kind of puts me off, because I don't know, this happens to you in the aircraft, in the closed environment, when you keep getting the food of smell all the time, it kind of puts me off. So only the first meal I really enjoyed, and the rest of the meal I had to eat, but now I didn't complete it. So after that we reached Istanbul airport, and Istanbul airport was huge. It was so much of walking, but it was beautiful. It was a big and beautiful airport. Since my husband already traveled to this route, it was easy to find the places, so I didn't really have trouble in finding where to go. So we reached Istanbul after almost 15 to 16 hours, because, as I said, 2.5 hours we stayed in Cancun, and then 12 hours of flight. So it was almost 15 hours. So we were really tired. So we just sat down for a few minutes, enjoyed the airport, and then we again decided to take the lounge facility so that we could relax. So we went towards the immigration check, and I was super surprised with the silence here, because usually I travel through United States,
And to be honest, the immigration check or the security check in United States is so stressful because the staff there keeps screaming to keep the things on the tray and other things. But here the staff, they were very calm and quiet, and it was not at all noisy and less stressful. So we were looking for the lounge, and you can see the crowd. Though the airport was so big, there were a lot of people. Finally, we found the lounge, and we took the lounge for. We actually asked for 6 hours, but they were kind enough because our flight was for 9 hours, so they extended our stay for 9 hours. So we almost stayed in the lounge for 7 hours because this lounge was not like the one in Mexico City. This was very big with lots of facilities, like a lot of food. Then there was the facility to even take a shower. So it was really relaxing to stay here. As you can see, this was quite big. The lounge in Mexico City was very, very small. So this was the size of the lounge. So you can see, and not many people too. So it was very relaxing. We could go get our food and sit down and relax and eat. And we also, rested on those chairs because it was super comfortable. This was one drink that I found there. I have no idea what it is, but the taste was something like our Indian tonic. So I really didn't like it. After 7 hours, now we walked towards our next flight. Now our flight was from Istanbul to New Delhi, and it was again on time. This was a smaller aircraft compared to the previous one, because this flight, it would only take like 5 hours to reach Delhi from Istanbul. So I guess that's why it was smaller. The flight was full. There were a lot of Indians and also people from other country who were visiting Delhi, and it started on time. This was the food that I took. This time I took vegetarian. It was better because since 9 hours we were in the lounge, that food smell had gone, and I was okay this time to have the food. And finally, we reached the international airport in New Delhi. We reached early morning by 4:30 in the airport, and you can see how tired we both look. Now we again took the lounge facility in New Delhi. New Delhi lounge was also very small, just like Mexico City one. And we sat there for like 2 hours because we thought at least let it be 7:30 or 8, then we would go check into the hotel that we had taken in New Delhi. After 2 hours, we took the cab to go to the hotel, and now I'm getting super excited because I was going to meet someone in the evening. I will show who that is in the next video. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.